Marcus Aurelius once said, "The secret to happiness lies in the full awareness of the present moment." Once upon a time, there was a man immersed in the turmoil of modern life, his shoulders bending under the weight of responsibilities and constraints. His mind was constantly invaded by concerns from the past and worries about the future, creating an emotional storm that threatened to overwhelm him. Days stretched like elastic on the verge of breaking between professional demands, financial worries, and complex interpersonal relationships. The man felt like a tightrope walker on the stretched thread of his own existence, juggling a myriad of challenges that seemed insurmountable. Stress had woven its tight web around him, leaving little room for peace of mind. Nights were haunted by incessant thoughts, worries parading in an endless procession, encroaching even on dreams that could have offered temporary arc. One day, as the pressure threatened to become overwhelming, the man realized he needed to change his perspective on life. He felt a visceral need to breathe, to regain a balance lost for too long. That's when he heard about Stoic teachings, an ancient wisdom that seemed to offer a balm to soothe the troubled soul. Determined to transform his life, the man delved into the study of Stoic principles. He learned the art of acceptance, realizing that some things are beyond his control, but his reaction to them remains his responsibility. He began to practice self-control, deploying mental discipline to tame the emotional storms raging within him. Every day, he contemplated the ephemeral nature of life, appreciating the beauty of fleeting moments. He learned to balance his judgments, to harmonize his existence with the nature around him. In the face of adversity, he developed unwavering constancy, forging a resilience that allowed him to navigate through storms with grace. Became his daily mantra, transforming negative thoughts into a celebration of life's small joys. Finally, the man discovered the ultimate secret of the Stoics, the transcendence of time. He learned to live in the present as a gift, freeing himself from the chains of the past and the fears of the future. Thus, the man, once overwhelmed and submerged, found inner peace by embracing Stoic teachings to live in the present with wisdom. In 5 steps. 1. The art of acceptance. At the core of Stoic wisdom, the art of acceptance rests on a profound understanding that certain circumstances inevitably escape our control. Stoics teach that our power lies in how we choose to react to these situations. By integrating this philosophy into our lives, we can free our minds from unnecessary burdens, cultivating a mindset conducive to embracing the present with openness. This does not mean indifference or passivity, but rather the lucid recognition of the limits of our influence. By embracing this approach, we can live fully in the present moment without being chained by excessive worries about the future or regrets about the past. Thus, acceptance becomes a precious key to unlocking inner tranquility and wisdom, offering us the opportunity to cultivate a life marked by resilience, balance, and gratitude. 2. Mastery. Mastery is the deep understanding that our emotions can often be impulsive and irrational reactions to events. Stoics encourage us to take a step back, observe our emotional responses objectively, and examine them. This allows us to better understand the nature of our emotions and begin to moderate them. Mental exercises play a central role in this process. Stoics advocate practices such as premeditation of potential difficulties, meditation on the ephemeral nature of things, and reflection on our own reactions to events. These exercises aim to strengthen our ability to remain calm and rational in challenging situations. This does not mean suppressing our emotions, but rather examining them objectively and avoiding being overwhelmed by them. Stoics encourage cultivating a balanced emotional attitude, where excessive passion is replaced by serenity and mental clarity. 3. Contemplation of the ephemeral. Learning to appreciate every moment does not mean ignoring future planning or learning from the past, but adopting an attitude of mindfulness and presence in everything we do. This awareness allows us to live more sensitively, gratefully, and acceptingly. Cherishing ephemeral experiences is also part of this Stoic philosophy. By recognizing that everything in life is subject to change, Stoics encourage us to fully enjoy relationships, experiences, and moments of joy, understanding that they may be fleeting. This prompts us to cultivate deeper connections and savor each experience, aware that nothing is eternal. Gratitude for what is now is an essential component of this contemplation of the ephemeral. Stoics encourage us to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of our current life, even in the most modest circumstances. By developing this gratitude, we strengthen our ability to find satisfaction in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. Contemplation of the ephemeral becomes an invitation to live with heightened awareness, savoring every moment and cultivating deep gratitude for the inherent richness of life as it presents itself to us here and now. 4. Balanced judgment. Shaping balanced judgment also involves understanding the changing nature of circumstances. Stoics teach us to recognize that events can be complex and often beyond our control. By adopting an attitude of emotional detachment, we are better equipped to objectively assess situations and make informed decisions. Seeing the world as it is, according to Stoics, means avoiding distortions caused by biases or excessive judgments. They invite us to look at reality with clarity, recognizing the nuances and complexities inherent in each situation. This approach allows us to apprehend the world more justly, avoiding misconceptions based on preconceptions. 5. Harmony with nature. Recognizing our place in the grand scheme of the universe is another essential aspect of harmony with nature. Stoics remind us that our individual concerns, though legitimate, must be situated in the broader context of cosmic existence. This expanded perspective helps to relativize our daily worries and find a balance between our individual aspirations and the broader reality. Living in harmony with nature also involves respecting and accepting events beyond our control. Stoics urge us to adapt to the inevitable changes of attitude of serenity, understanding that unnecessarily resisting natural forces can cause more suffering. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we are better equipped to face challenges, find deeper meaning in our existence, and live with greater equanimity within the universe that surrounds us. Consistency in the face of adversity. Resilience involves developing a mindset that views trials as opportunities for growth, rather than sources of despair. Stoics encourage reflection on the potential lessons adversity can bring, transforming difficulties into opportunities for personal improvement. The idea is to become the captain of our own ship in the storms of life. Instead of being passively carried away by the waves of adversity, we learn to steer our course, adjust our sails, and navigate skillfully through challenges. This proactive attitude contributes to forging a resilient character and strengthening our ability to remain steadfast and centered even when circumstances are difficult. This guiding light in navigating through storms, helping us to stand tall, resolved, and ready to face each wave with calm determination and inner strength. 7. Gratitude towards fate. Expressing gratitude towards fate requires a transformation of our perspective. Rather than focusing on what is lacking or the obstacles, Stoics encourage us to see each moment as a blessing. Whether it be moments of joy or difficult times, this attitude helps develop a positive approach to life, fostering a resilient and balanced mindset. Celebrating existence on a daily basis becomes a Stoic practice. Stoics guide us in the art of living consciously, recognizing the intrinsic value of each day, regardless of its highs and lows. This celebration of existence contributes to creating a mindset infused with gratitude, strengthening our resilience in the face of life's uncertainties. 8. Transcendence of time. Fully moment becomes a daily practice. Stoics guide us in the art of mindfulness, inviting us to be present in everything we do. Whether savoring a meal, engaging in a conversation, or completing a daily task, this approach allows us to create a deep connection with the present moment. By free ourselves from the burdens of the past. Stoics teach that continually reliving past regrets or mistakes only limits our potential in the present. Understanding that the past cannot be changed, we are free to choose how to live today, unburdened by the weight of regrets. In this past and future fade away, Stoics teach us that we discover true freedom. It is in this timeless space that we can truly appreciate the fullness of our existence. The transcendence of time becomes a path to inner freedom, a release from temporal constraints that allows us to live fully and authentically, here and now. Thank you for accompanying me on this enriching journey once again. I look forward to sharing more inspiring content with you in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay connected.